Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Goal Podcast, your cozy place to learn simple English through real-life conversations, useful vocabulary, and gentle motivation.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Kevin.
Kevin, what's your biggest talent?
Easy. Doing absolutely nothing.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. I'm world class. I can sit on the couch, watch motivational videos, and somehow become tired.
That's not a talent. That's procrastination.
Exactly. And I'm very good at it.
Kevin!
What? I have big dreams. I want to learn languages, get healthier, read more books, become disciplined, build good habits.
But
Sometimes I do absolutely nothing.
I think many listeners know that feeling.
Yeah, and honestly, it's frustrating because you want so much from life, but you don't always act like it.
That's why today's episode is special, because we're talking about something many people secretly believe. Maybe I'm just lazy.
Ouch, that sentence hurts.
It does. But don't worry, this is a B1, B2 level episode. If you're intermediate, it's perfect for you.
And if you're a strong A1 or A2 learner, don't worry, you can still listen. You don't need to understand every word. Relax, listen, and enjoy the conversation.
Maybe you're drinking coffee, maybe you're on a bus, maybe you're lying in bed, or maybe you're procrastinating right now.
Rachel, don't expose our listeners.
Okay, let's talk about laziness, or what we think is laziness.
Rachel, do you know my toxic trait?
Only one?
Very funny. I start things and never finish them.
Ooh, give me examples.
The gym, a journal, a language course, meditation, reading before bed.
Wow, you've quit a lot of things.
Thank you. I think.
So why do you stop?
Because I'm lazy. Simple. Case closed.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I love sleeping. I hate discomfort. I avoid difficult things.
But wait, you also work hard.
Sometimes.
You spend hours learning things you enjoy. You care about improving yourself. You dream big. Lazy people usually don't do that.
I never thought about it like that.
I don't think you're lazy.
Really?
No, I think you tell yourself you're lazy because it's easier.
Easier than what?
Easier than asking a scary question.
Uh-oh. I don't like scary questions.
I know, but here's one. What if laziness isn't your real problem?
Then what is?
Let's talk about that. Kevin, what if you're not lazy?
Then why do I procrastinate?
What if you're scared?
Scared?
Think about it. If you never try, you never fail.
Ouch.
If you procrastinate, you protect yourself. You can always say, I could have done it. If I tried, I would have succeeded.
Wow.
But trying your hardest, that's terrifying.
Because what if you fail anyway?
Exactly.
Rachel, I wasn't expecting therapy today.
Neither was I.
But honestly, I think you're right. Sometimes I don't start things because I'm scared I won't be good enough.
I think that's very human.
Like speaking English.
Exactly.
Some learners stay silent because they're afraid of making mistakes.
Not because they're lazy.
Right. They're scared.
And sometimes fear wears many disguises.
What do you mean?
Perfectionism, overthinking, procrastination, waiting for the perfect moment. Sometimes all of these things are just fear wearing different clothes.
Wow. That's powerful.
Think about it. How many times have you said, "I'm not ready"?
1,000,000.
And maybe you were ready. You were just scared.
You know what's strange? I call myself lazy, but I think about my goals all the time. I imagine speaking languages, traveling, building a better life. I dream constantly.
Lazy people don't usually dream that much.
Wow.
Maybe you're not lazy. Maybe you're overwhelmed. Maybe you're scared. Maybe you failed before and you're protecting yourself.
I think some listeners needed to hear that.
I hope so, because words matter. If you keep telling yourself, "I'm lazy," eventually you believe it.
So maybe, instead of saying, I'm lazy,
You say, "I'm learning courage,"
wow, I love that.
because courage isn't something you're born with.
It's something you practice.
Exactly. Tiny moments, tiny choices, tiny brave actions.
Tiny courage. That might be my favorite phrase today.
Kevin, what does courage look like?
I used to think it meant being fearless.
Me too. But I don't believe that anymore.
Me neither. I think courage means doing something even when you're scared.
Beautiful.
Studying English even if you make mistakes.
Applying for a job, even if you feel nervous.
Starting before you're ready.
Trying again after failing.
You know, maybe we expect too much from ourselves.
What do you mean?
We want huge confidence, huge motivation, huge success.
But maybe all we need is a little courage.
Just enough to take the next step.
Exactly. Not the whole staircase, just the next step.
Rachel, I think that's comforting.
Why?
Because suddenly, life doesn't feel so overwhelming. You don't need to become a different person. You just need to be a little braver than yesterday.
Wow. Kevin, that's beautiful.
Thank you. I have moments. Rachel, can I tell you something strange?
Always.
I've spent years trying to fight myself, trying to become someone else, more disciplined, more confident, more productive.
I know that feeling.
I kept thinking, if I hate myself enough, maybe I'll finally change.
Wow. That's heartbreaking. Because I think many people do that. They bully themselves. They call themselves lazy, stupid, weak, hopeless. And then they wonder why they don't feel motivated.
Yeah. Imagine speaking to your best friend that way. You'd never say, "You're a failure. You're hopeless. You'll never change."
Exactly. So why say it to yourself?
I never thought about it.
Maybe growth doesn't begin with self-hatred. Maybe it begins with self-respect.
Wow. That's beautiful.
You don't need to become a different person. You don't need to wake up tomorrow with unlimited motivation. You don't need to be fearless.
You just need to believe that the person you are today is capable of becoming someone better.
Exactly. And honestly, I think that's true for everybody listening.
Even if you procrastinate, even if you're scared, even if you failed before.
Especially then.
I like that. Especially then.
Because people don't change when they hate themselves. They change when they finally believe they're worth changing for.
Rachel, I think that's my favorite line from today's episode.
Mine too.
Rachel, can I tell you something strange?
Always.
I've spent years trying to fight myself, trying to become someone else, more disciplined, more confident, more productive.
I know that feeling.
I kept thinking if I hate myself enough, maybe I'll finally change.
Wow, that's heartbreaking.
Because I think many people do that. They bully themselves. They call themselves lazy, stupid, weak, hopeless, and then they wonder why they don't feel motivated.
Yeah. Imagine speaking to your best friend that way. You'd never say, "You're a failure, you're hopeless, you'll never change."
Exactly. So why say it to yourself?
I never thought about it.
Maybe growth doesn't begin with self-hatred. Maybe it begins with self-respect.
Wow, that's beautiful.
You don't need to become a different person. You don't need to wake up tomorrow with unlimited motivation. You don't need to be fearless.
You just need to believe that the person you are today is capable of becoming someone better.
Exactly. And honestly, I think that's true for everybody listening.
Even if you procrastinate, even if you're scared, even if you failed before.
Especially then.
I like that. Especially then.
Because people don't change when they hate themselves. They change when they finally believe they're worth changing for.
Rachel, I think that's my favorite line from today's episode.
Mine too.
You know, maybe that's the real message today. Not stop being lazy.
But be kinder to yourself.
Take small steps. Try again. And remember, being scared doesn't make you weak.
It makes you human.
Encourage?
Courage is simply saying, I'm scared, but I'll try anyway.
Wow, I love that.
Me too. And honestly, I think that's the perfect place to end our conversation. All right, my friend, before we go, let's explore some useful vocabulary.
My favorite part.
Really?
Absolutely. Because this is where big words become friendly.
Oh, I like that. Okay, our first word is procrastination.
Unfortunately, my old friend.
Procrastination means delaying something important. You know you should do it, but you keep saying, I'll start tomorrow.
Or in my case, I'll definitely start tomorrow, which is usually a lie.
Kevin. Next word, and this one hurts a little. Self-doubt.
Oof, yeah, I know this one.
Self-doubt means not believing in yourself, thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I can't do this.
I think everybody feels self-doubt sometimes.
Me too. The important thing is, don't let self-doubt make decisions for you. Next word, courage.
That's my favorite word today, no question.
Mine too. Courage isn't being fearless.
It's acting despite fear.
Exactly. You're scared, but you try anyway.
Wow, I think that's beautiful.
And our last word today, potential.
Ooh, beautiful word.
Potential means the person you could become, your future possibilities.
And honestly, I think everybody listening has more potential than they realize.
I believe that too. And maybe that's why we're here, to keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing that change is possible. Maybe you're lazy. Maybe you're not.
Maybe you're just scared.
And if that's true, that's okay.
Because courage isn't born overnight.
It grows, one small step, one brave moment at a time.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Rachel.
And you've been listening to the English Goal Podcast.